They got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back, tell me I'm garbage. I'm going through something, that's why I ain't calling. Phone and progression, it's all that I wanted. The phone and affection, I summon and dub it. Cause they got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back, tell me I'm garbage. I'm going through something, that's why I ain't...
Man, y'all know what time it is. It's Commanders Friday. I'm Wole. And this is the urban sports scene. Welcome to our Commanders versus the Los Angeles Chargers preview show. I got a new guest, so I'm like kind of boosted about this. Like I like having new, fresh people to the show. But before we talk about all that, I got to knock out some logistics. Hey, subscribe to our podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, TuneIn, iHeartRadio, and other podcast platforms. Just search the Urban Sports Scene. Also, make sure you check out our Urban Sports Scene website, which is www.urbansportscene.com. Make sure you subscribe to our Urban Sports Scene YouTube channel. And if you're in the YouTube chat, we accept super chats. Super chats help us support the show. The super chats will be prioritized over all comments. Again, make sure you subscribe to the Urban Sports Scene YouTube channel. Don't forget to tweet us at Urban Sports Scene. Hit us up on IG and TikTok at Urban Sports Scene, and like our Urban Sports Scene Facebook page. Also join our Urban Sports Scene Facebook group. Just search Urban Sports Scene, sports bloggers, sports podcasters, and sports debates. All right, the homie Will teach to say this when he was on the show, so I like to keep it going. Let's get into our tradition, the pregame. Here's what we have on tap. Commanders writer for On Sports Illustrated, Joanne Coley, will join me to preview the Commanders' upcoming game against the Chargers. All right, that's not wasting any time. We got a dope reporter in the game. Let's have her on right now. Hold on. You know what? We ain't doing this.
I was about to say what happened.
We back. We got her in. Here we go. What's going on?
I was about to say what happened. Hey, what's going on? I feel like, me and you go way back.
We go back.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
way back.
I wasn't going to do it because I didn't want people to know I'm doing favoritism.
No.
But this is a dope one right here, man.
Yeah.
Like, we do go way back. We grew up in the same neighborhood. Used to see her all the time. We used to play basketball at Spring Hill Lake Rec when she was with her little brother. So
I would say, yeah. So now to be on the show feels like a full circle moment almost.
It is a full circle moment.
Well, it is a full circle. Yeah. So I was like, dang. I'm so excited to be here. Thanks for having me.
No problem. First off, I'm proud of you. I mean, I saw your content.
Thank you.
I saw your content on IG, and I was like, she's doing this. And then it was cool when we were chatted that you said you you was taught by Lou, and Lou is always a regular on this show. So I just thought, like, man, this is awesome. I got to make sure she's on this show.
Yeah, I love Lou. Like, he's my media mentor. Like, he's taught me everything I know. So I love Lou.
Yeah, he's a wild one too. Tell him I told him. You gotta hear a wild one. Lou is wild because Lou is like, you wouldn't think he wild. Well, Lou is a wild one.
Yeah. Yeah, I love him. Like, again, he taught me a lot.
Mm-hmm. No, he has a lot of knowledge in the game. I call him, like, I always call him one of the OGs in the game. I call him Emmy Award winning Lou. That's why I call him.
Yeah. Don't forget to add that Emmy Award winning.
You gotta give him his flowers. You got him.
Yeah.
Him. You gotta give him his flowers.
Yeah, you got to. He's been in the game. Like, he's been in the game a long time.
Yeah, and so many people. He's interviewed so many dope people in general. Like, so yeah, Lou is one of them. He's one of the people. Again, and it's like not a lot of us in the game who look like us, and you gotta. Lou is I rock with Lou just for what he does for other folks who are trying to come up. You know what I'm saying? So, Joanne, before we go into this actual game, I want you to highlight what you do for Sports Illustrated and how long have you been writing for Sports Illustrated in terms of Commanders content.
So I've been this will be my second season. So I started last season as an intern, and then now I'm with them full time.
Awesome.
I love it. Like, I grew up around here, so I was here when it was the Redskins, not the Commanders. So so again, I love it. So I've been with them for 2 years, and so you can catch all my Commanders articles on si.com/NFL/Commanders. You'll see all my content on there, but then you'll also, I'll keep everybody updated on my social media. So if you just follow me at @IM_Jody on Instagram, and then And then Jody My Joe on Twitter. Well, X. It's called X now, not Twitter. Sorry. So yeah, I love it. So you catch all my articles there, or on Sundays if you can't watch the game, I'm doing all the live updates, so you can follow me there and just follow the game from there.
That is so dope. So when did you have you always had the writer's blood? I mean bug, or that's always been a thing with you? Because I didn't know that. I didn't know that initially.
Yeah, so writing runs in my family. Like that's my aunt is a writer, like is a writer. My older brother, he writes poems and do stuff like that. My younger brother, James, he writes scripts and that stuff like that. My best friend, my best friend, she's a writer. So it's always been around me. It's always in my blood. So I try to like shy away from it, but then, when something's meant for you, to pull you back in there. So once this opportunity came up, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try it. I know football. I grew up with football, so that's kind of how I got into it.
Yeah, it's dope, man. It's definitely, you're right. Your family is like a bunch. I call it like artistic minds in terms of the game, of writing game. Definitely. I totally agree with that.
I get it. Yeah, I get it from all of them.
Yeah, it's good creative writing. So basically, they definitely got that down. So all right, let's get into this actual game. So Sunday the Commanders travel to LA. Well, they're already there right now, so they ain't traveling.
Yeah, I would say they're already there.
They're there. They're in LA right now. JD5 is playing. That has been announced. It's official. He is playing. He's returning home. Which everybody knew who was going to play in LA.
Yeah, he wasn't going to sit out. He wasn't going to sit out one more game. He wasn't going to do that.
Especially going back home. Like he ain't going.
Yeah, I was about to say, going back home, he's not missing that at all.
No, I knew that. I mean, I like if he's going to sacrifice the Atlanta game for this game. I knew that hands down. So
yeah,
what do you like? He's rocking a brace right now. What do you expect, JD5? To return to the offense, how do you feel like the offense is going to look under JD5, especially missing 2 games?
I mean, I think coming back in after missing 2 games, he's definitely going to give that offense the boost that I feel like it's been missing. Now, don't get me wrong, Mariota did like a solid job filling in. He was 1-1. He got us through Vegas. He tried to get us through the Falcons. I mean, it wasn't that bad, but I mean, he did a good job filling in. But the offense just looks different when you see 5 on the field. Right. He just brings that different type of energy. I mean, we've seen that early on when him and Debo connected in the first couple of games. So you could just tell like it's a different kind of energy that the players just feed off of him. And everybody knows Jayden as like a leader. He's that poise, that calmness. So I feel like going into this game, that's going to be I think that's going to be like the difference this game. I think the biggest thing though for Jayden going in is how quickly will he find his rhythm after missing those 2 games?
Very important.
Well, Wednesday was his first full practice. And so I think the Chargers, with that being his first full practice, I think the Chargers are going to try to test him early and pressure him early. But I still expect his return to give like the offense just a big boost. And again, like we said, he's back in LA. That's extra motivation. He's not going to miss that opportunity to show out there.
I totally agree with you. I think that to your point where like there's something about the belief factor, right? When you have 5 out there, it's just like any leader out there, like regardless of how like to your point, Mariota was fine. Like he did a great job. I don't want people to feel like I'll say this much. I've said this before. Jayden could have played last week against Atlanta. I don't think they beat Atlanta the way that defense played. And that's not a knock on anybody, but that's just how bad the defense. It's actually a knock on the defense. But but having JD5 does give you an extra that element of belief, right? For everybody, I feel like that extra player who may have struggled to get that 1 yard now is going to get that 1 yard because JD5 is out there.
Like I said, I don't know what JD did to the fan. Like I don't know what it is, but I mean that he's just different. Like he's. Like you said, but like every play, it's like before it's like, oh, I don't think we're gonna get that 1 yard. I don't think we're gonna get that touchdown in the last 3 seconds. But for some reason with him, all that goes out the window. And we got all our faith on him, and we know he's gonna get it for us. Yeah.
So I agree. I did something about that. So in terms of what do you think? What is the expectation for him in this game, knowing that again, he's missed a couple games, and even his games that he was in the first 2 games of the season, it wasn't the Superman JD5 that we saw last year, right? Like he was a little off on certain passes, right? But what do you expect for him in this game going home? And I've always said this about JD5. JD5 to me is a prime time player. Like you typically for me. Now I'm gonna throw the Green Bay Packer game away, but he's typically a prime time player. He's going home. It's time to show out. You're going against Justin Herbert, who's playing great football in his own right. Like, what are your expectations for him coming into this game?
Coming into this game, like you said, I feel like he's going to show out. Like, people don't understand the type of player that Jayden is. I mean, he does things like he overly prepares. Like he wears like an Oculus to get into the zone and to say and to figure out the plays. Like he is really like that player. Like he does not play. So I feel like going in, it's gonna be one of them things where it's like, yeah, I was off for a couple weeks, but now I'm back, and I'm gonna show you why they put me in or why I'm 5. Like I feel like that's what he's gonna give to us on Sunday.
Man, I'm with you. I vibe. I think he is that type of person. Paul, a comment from Paul. He says, Jayden basically says Clark Kent Jayden on Sunday, which is not bad. Which is not bad.
He steps. What is it? Out of that photo. What is it? Yeah. Out the phone. Who's like,
phone booth?
He is our superhero. Jayden is our superhero.
Yeah, and I think because again, I do want for Jayden to. I don't want them to put so much on him in this game, right? Because arguably, I've said this, like this Chargers team may be arguably could be the best defense this team has seen so far this season. Arguably, in terms of what this, I think this team, the Chargers teams barely score over 21 against them this season. They've been strapping teams down. So I don't want them to say, "Hey, Jayden, go be Superman for us and win everything." Like I would love for them to have the game plan they had with Mariota against the Raiders, right? Run the football and then let Jayden be special when he needs to be. So I will ask you this though, with the knee brace, any concerned about him, say, running the football?
So I look at it kind of two ways.
Okay.
Knee brace Jayden is still better than most quarterbacks out there anyway.
I like that point.
So yeah, so that's one. But I definitely think with him wearing that knee brace is something to watch. Like I think in the beginning, it'll limit his mobility, and again, missing 2 weeks, the timing with the receivers, I think that's going to be a little off, and he's going to have to kind of get into that. Because again, even practicing, he can practice all day on the field, on the practice field, but it's different when you're live in the actual game. So I think in the beginning, we won't see the Jayden Daniels that we're used to him seeing, like the mobile Jayden Daniels. But because of that apprehension of the knee brace, but I do think like that brace will give him confidence to trust his knee though, and then lean on some of those quick throws. That's what I think their game plan is going to be, to get him more comfortable. Let's do these quick throws to build his confidence up. And then once he settles, we'll start to see those deeper passes that he has, or the Jayden that we love with those deeper passes. But I do think the Chargers will test him with that knee brace. That's what I really think. But once he adjusts, I think that brace won't be like a major limitation for Jayden.
I like that. I like the thought process. Do you also, like, for me, 2012 like resonates in my mind all the time. Like, because I think about like when Griffin came back, it was a knee brace type of thing. And like, so do you like just observing it, and you've been in football for a while, like you've been in football. Do you have like that vibe saying, he's got to rock a brace? Like, does it give you
it is going, it does make me a little scared. I'm not gonna lie to you. We got PTSD out here. We have PTSD. So it does make me a little worried, but I also will say the regime back then is different than right now. And so Dan Quinn wasn't going to put Jayden on the field if he does not feel like he's 100% can go on Sunday.
Yeah, I agree with that too. My expectations for Jayden is like my expectations for Jayden it's one, I know he's not going to make mistakes. Jayden doesn't take risks. What I love about Jayden, I'm talking about risk throwing the football. He didn't take risks.
Yeah,
running the football, I'll be like, Jayden, you be like taking, you be a little extra sometimes. Yeah. But I expect Jayden to be special, because when he's out there, I expect him to be special. I am concerned like some of the weapons he will not have, so I don't know how special he can be. Not having Terry McLaurin out there. I'm not gonna say Noah Brown always hurts, so I'm not going to do that. But he has Debo out there, so he got Debo, which is, to me, Debo has been outstanding. Can you talk? Like, I'll give you that much. Talk about that. Debo, have you been surprised how well Debo's been playing so far this season?
Actually, I have not. So
Okay.
if you look at him in preseason, well, more so training camp than preseason, it's like, again, Debo was one of those players where y'all thought y'all was going to count me out, and now I'm going to show y'all why they traded for me. I'm going to show you why they wanted me. And so, no, he doesn't surprise me. Debo is doing what we known Debo to do when he first started with the 49ers. The way he's so versatile, use him as a slot, use him as a in the back. So yeah, Debo, no. Debo came out to do exactly what we knew Debo was going to do. Bulldoze.
Yeah, man. I knew he was good. I mean, it's crazy. Like when you see players from a distance, like I've always liked Debo, and I've always kind of took up for Debo. When people were talking about like, the Niners quarterbacks, or like when they would talk about Ayuk, I'd be like, Ayuk ain't better than Debo. Like I would always take Debo's side. I was like, this team doesn't run properly without Debo. But when you have him on your team, it's different now. I ain't gonna hold you. It's just different. Like he a different vibe for me. I
told people, I said, don't sleep on Debo. Like, he's washed up. He can't. He's so slow. He's fat. I said, okay, keep sleeping on Debo. Yeah. And he's been one of the people that we can rely on this season.
Easily reliable. He is very reliable, and he's been a big player for this team so far. Yeah. And honestly, I feel like he's the MVP of the squad right now.
I mean, it makes sense why he's the captain this week too.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah,
a lot of sense. Paul has a question for you. Paul says, it's time. Wait, what is it? Okay, say wait. It's time to free. Okay, it's time to free Lane and build this game, right?
Listen. I can't agree with him more. I feel like this game is going to be the breakout with us losing weapons. So we don't have Terry.
Yeah.
So with Terry being out and Noah being out, I feel like this is the game for Jalen Lane to just explode. Like I think he might have a breakout performance. And we already seen flashes with Bill. It's like we want Bill more. Like he can run that ball. He can get in those pockets. Like, so I really do think this will be a game too for us to see Bill and Lane more and to just, again, help that offense since we're out Terry.
I'm so with you about Lane. I think Lane needs to be featured a lot more. I feel like he needs to be the secondary receiver to Debo. Now, granted, Luke McCaffrey made a big play last week with that touchdown catch, and it has some good special teams plays. But you need a receiver. Debo isn't the receiver where you can say go for that go route. Like you need a receiver to kind of extend and have that safety be worried over top. And Lane, they don't have anybody out there other than Lane. When Terry's out there, Terry's still, regardless of people, he's still fast enough to be that extra receiver that can get deep. But they don't have that. They don't have that weapon. He's out. So you got to utilize Lane that way.
Which is true, but even when you think of Terry, we really haven't seen that Terry and that Daniels McLaurin connection that we seen last year. So we're still kind of waiting for that. Sure. So even with McLaurin being out, it's like, will our offense really suffer? Not I don't know.
It's like, I feel like this is what I will say. I mean, right now they're like, you're right. They're rusty. They don't have that chemistry right now like they did last year. But I will say, like, all right, for instance, like the play he did get hurt. The play Terry got hurt when Mariota hit. You know what I mean? So it's like it's still there. Like I feel like when both of them get their stuff together, like Terry missed all the camp. That's the reason. That's the bro, you behind, bro. It is what it is. And everybody who knows me, I'm a pro Terry dude. But it is what it is. That's what it is. You're behind, my guy. And then Jayden started and Jayden not playing preseason, like to me, has kind of hindered him having that, that stride in terms of being his passing game. So I do think two of them, all that time being missed, has hurt the chemistry of what we saw last season. Totally agree with that. But I think that you're gonna need a guy like that because, like Terry, just because there's that threat element. Like there's a threat element.
It's true.
Which teams, like even during this, like Terry being rusty, they were double teaming him.
Yeah. True.
So they're gonna to your point, like it ain't like they scoring a bunch of points right now like they did last year. So I do think that's why I feel like you gotta utilize Lane. Like you got to, because this is a guy you missing because he has that De'Ami Brown element that they didn't have that they're missing.
Mm-hmm.
So now you saw how that worked towards the end of the season last year. Now you're gonna need that. You're gonna need that one Lane. You're gonna need to utilize that.
Yeah, Lane, like he just has that explosiveness. That speed. Like Lane is I think Lane will really step up with McLaurin being out this Sunday.
Yeah, I just feel like they got to give him the opportunity. Like, I'm with you. I think that the staff has to give him the opportunity. I think, like, he will. To your point, I think if they give him the opportunity, he will excel. That's just my opinion. I'm with you. He will excel.
I mean, but honestly, we have no choice. I mean, at this point, we really at this point, we have no choice. They have to put him in this time. Like, we literally, I don't think we have anybody. I mean. No, anybody else? So we don't have no choice.
Joanne, you're right. Danny has a question for you. He says, how many carries do you think Bill needs to be effective in the run game? I believe he needs at least 15 to 20 carries. 15 to 20 carries. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, like I'm trying to, because I think he leads the team in rushing yards, and I think he's average, I think 10 a game, if I'm not mistaken. So I think so. I think that's a good amount for him to be effective. I mean, I think between him, I just love Bill. I'm not gonna lie to you. I just love, because if you just hear his story, it's crazy. Like it's crazy, and it's like, so yeah. I think about 15, 20, because I think he's been averaging a 10. But if he starts as the running back, I think about 15, 20, he'll be good.
I totally agree with you. I'm gonna have I'm gonna have old smoke. Which is wrong. I'm gonna have old smoke. What are you talking about? Truth be told, look, y'all wilding already. Now we definitely not going to see another RG3. I think he's different. I don't think. Look, I'm not saying he. No. Let me say this much. He's a team player. So Jayden is not like RG3. But what he does have, and I'm keeping it being, what he does have, the RG3 has. He has that Superman mentality where he will do whatever it takes to win a football game. So he will put his body on the line. That's the scary part. That's what Griffin did. It's not about, I get what you're saying. Like, there's elements, they're different. Don't get it twisted. Like, I'm not saying they're the same people, but there are elements they do have that are very similar, especially when it comes to running the football. They don't care about they will put their body in at risk if they feel like making a play. When I saw, and I'm gonna tell you, I keep telling folks, I saw it in the preseason game that Jayden played, where like it's a meaningless preseason game. Who scored that touchdown? The dude could have went outside. He went inside the teeth of the defense when dudes can smack you. And like, luckily the safety the safety is very cautious with Jayden. I do appreciate that Bengal safety because he was a very nice guy. Very nice guy. Won't even hold you. And he decided to let up on Jayden. And I was like, all right, thank you. But like, real talk, I was like, you putting your body at risk in a preseason game. That means nothing matters. That means you just don't care. You're a competitor. You don't care. And he
really is. Jayden is a competitor. Yeah. I think earlier in when the press conference earlier, he said if he could have started last week, he would have. Yeah. Like he wants to play, and it's like, pump your brakes. We need you 100%. So calm down, Jayden.
That's what I'm saying. But I appreciate the question, Brittany. Like, yeah, I'm just saying, like that man different. Santiago touchdown, Luke. Y'all know I don't beef. I know what, I'm gonna give Lucas flowers. I've been hard on Luke. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, touchdown, Luke. We'll go with that. We'll go with touchdown, Luke. There you go. Talking about Paul talking about lane 4-3, 4-3 speed don't lie. Agreed, it don't. Yeah, I want to see Ja'Cory Brook too. I do. Should be told. I do.
Yeah, I told you, Ja'Cory, he's different. He is different. Already leading the team in rushing yards. He's talking about Ja'Cory. He's talking about Ja'Cory Brooks. Ja'Cory Brooks. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you have to interchange between Bill, Ja'Cory.
I know.
Like,
no, you good.
Yeah,
you good.
okay.
Yeah, everybody loves Ja'Cory Brooks because of his preseason work. I like him a lot too. I like him a lot too. As a receiver, when he did preseason, I like him a lot. I mean, I feel like he's better. Again, everybody gonna think I'm hating. I think he's better than Luke McCaffrey. But I'm sorry, that's just me.
But Luke, this season, he's been good. He's punt return. What is it? Kick return. Yeah. Luke he's showing us something.
Yeah, he is. I'm gonna give him he's been good. Yeah, he's been good. He's been good. He has 2 touchdowns. He's been good. Dan says, how much the fact that Jayden is home in Cali to play in front of his family and friends Sunday. I'm hoping to see some extra juice in his step. to will this team to win to a win. Go ahead, Joe. I'll take it.
I would say, like I said earlier, I think that's extra motivation for him. Like,
Mm-hmm.
he's not gonna want to lose in his hometown. He's not gonna want to lose in Cali. Like I said, I feel like that's just extra motivation for him to go harder and get the win. And that'll be if he brings us the win, that'll be their first win on the road. So
yeah,
again, that's extra motivation for him. So I think he's gonna go extra hard out there.
Hey, Joanne, you're doing an excellent job. I'm gonna tell you that. All right, so so my man, wait, thanks. Yeah, I agree with this, Paul. Thank God that the adults are running the organization. I know, right? They are. I agree. Practice, yeah, I know Ja'Cory for practice. Yeah, Ja'Cory practice squad. I know. All right, so I do want to go back. I want to go back to let's go to like some news they're trying to broke before, because I was kind of surprised. They brought back. He made the designated list. Off the designated list in terms of Sam Cosmi. He was activated. He practiced. Then they stated all right. They said he ain't playing. He ain't make the trip to LA. But like, how important will it be to have him back eventually? And how can he change this whole offensive line?
I mean, I think Cosmi brings like that toughness, that consistency, and that leadership. For the past 4 weeks, they've been trying to get that spot settled. Like, for week 1 and 2, they had Algoretti. 3 and 4, they had Wiley. So I feel like with Cosmi coming back, he'll again bring that consistency and that leadership that they need. Because we need him back on that line. We need him to protect Jayden.
Yeah, I think he's having him back. It's just wild to me. I blown my knee out, and like for him to be, I don't know, things are different now. But for him to be back this soon, and for all the reports I've heard, like he looked good, like he can play now, like close to playing now is wild to me. Because I was like, sit him out for the whole year, like because it happened in the playoffs. I was like, sit him out for the whole year, redshirt him. And have him back.
It happened, last year,
Yeah, then it happened end of last year. I'm like, just redshirt him. You cool. We can have him back healthy as and better than ever. But for all the reports I've heard, and I trust the people that I speak to, and they said like he looked good, like he fits the part. So I'm like, if you get that dude back with this offensive line, and knowing what they've done now, they got Chris Paul in one of the guard spots that looks like he's anchoring it. You can bring Sam Cosmi back, who to me is an all-pro caliber guard. You see what Laramie Tunsil's doing, and the rookie is starting. No one's talking about the rookie anymore in terms of Connolly. So now he must be doing his job because nobody's talking about him. So now to a point where I feel like this O-line could be solid if they get Cosmi back. So it'd be having him back. I do think it'd be super important, like to have him back and anchoring this thing, because he can, like you said, for Jayden, it's essential, right? Having that type of protection is essential. So I
would say especially for.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Oh, I was about to say especially for this game when him. Can you hear me? You can hear me, right?
You're perfect.
I said especially for him. For him, especially we need that O-line to be tight, especially for this game with him having to wear that knee brace.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm saying that line has to protect Jayden at all costs, or else I feel like we're going to run into the same situation in Green Bay against Micah Parsons. They're just going to pressure him all night and then have a risk of re-injury to that knee. So the line has to do their job this Sunday.
I agree. And especially, like, again, we mentioned it before, like this Chargers defense is a stout defense. It's one of the better defenses in the NFL. And they're going to need, like, the guys like Wiley, they're going to have to step up. Chris Paul's going to have to step up. Connolly's going to have to continue to improve. To your point, like, these guys have to. And to be honest with you, Laramie has been solid. I'm not going to lie. Laramie has been good. That's why I don't even talk about Laramie. I just take that. I mean, maybe I take him for granted. I'd be like, Laramie is good. Like, I just be like, I don't even mention Laramie. I mention everybody but Laramie. I like, no, Laramie, you good. You can be like an offsides or whatever, false start. That's about it. But maybe one whole. But other than that, I'm good. I'm good with you, Laramie, because I don't hear about you.
Yeah.
But like they can do that. But I will say this: going against this Chargers defense, like they gotta run the football. Like they gotta run the football. You know what I mean? Make life easy for Jayden and force that pass rush to think about the run rather than just putting their ears and going after Jayden. I think.
Yeah, I agree. They gotta. Yeah, I feel like if we get on the run, if we have the run early on, I really feel like that will set the tone for this game for sure.
Yeah, for sure. I totally agree with that. Speaking of the run, like what I'm talking about, the Chargers allowed 160 rushing yards against the Giants last week, and the Giants are starting a rookie quarterback in Dart. Considering Washington ranks near the top and run in terms of rushing, is this matchup the matchup more tilted for Washington in their favor, knowing that they can run the football?
Like we said, they already gave up. They already allowed over 160 yards.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And so I feel like I said, if we get that rushing attack early on, of course this will be favorable on our side.
Yeah.
But then I also feel like it will be able to control the clock, of course. Mm-hmm. And then that'll open up Jayden for a lot of play action opportunities. So, and I think that's when the offense will be at its best. But the ground game would definitely give Washington the advantage this game, because again, with Jayden in that knee brace, with McLaurin being out, we got to figure out our wide receiver situation. Like, we have to rely on the run. We have to rely on our run game.
We do. I'm with you. I think I want to see, and this is for Cliff, man. Because I got a wild relationship with Cliff. I'm like, the days I love Cliff, the days I hate him. But when Cliff is like, when Bill is running good, run Bill. When C-Rod is running good, please run these dudes. Like, stop going away from hot hands. That's what I'm saying. Like, C-Rod had that big run against Atlanta, and then all of a sudden, like, he barely got touches. Bill, like, to your point, Bill making jukes, whatever. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, bro. Like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Run these dudes, man. Like you got 3 dudes that you like. I've always heard in camp, like, we love our running back run. We love them. They're great. They're amazing. Whatever. I'm using T.I.
But in actuality, we have 4 running backs because Cliff will use Debo as a running back.
Yes, exactly. They're in a good point.
Cliff will use Debo. So we got the versatility there. We just gotta use them this game.
Yeah, I agree. Just use them. Run these dudes. Have they announced Bates' status yet? I think Bates he made the trip, so I'm guessing he's going to play.
Yeah, I would say I don't think they put out the full injury report because they're back, so they started practice out there at 4:30. Yeah. So I think probably later tonight we'll probably know who be playing on Sunday, who won.
Yeah, he'll be down for whatever. I think, but it looks like he made the trip, and all the other dudes ain't make the trip. So I'll let you know already. I'll let you know he close.
Yeah, you didn't make the trip. We know you out. You didn't travel. You out.
Yeah. He traveled. He there. He in LA. Yeah. I don't know what he in LA. Hey, what's up, Darnell, man? Appreciate you, my guy. Like, yeah, he there. If you there, how I look at it, if you there, you playing. You don't need to be in LA then. You be home.
Exactly.
You be home. Paul said Cliff's play sequence is 2 run play, then pass, and pass. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I agree too. I agree with that. He going
to switch it up, but he going to switch it up this game because we can't pass. We need to run.
We need to run.
Yeah, we need to run.
We need to run. That's what we need to do. All right. Like, we need to look, man. I'm all about saving the crown jewel, man. This man, the crown. I'm all about saving this dude, man. Like, I don't want Jayden having to be in a shootout with Justin Herbert, knowing that this team got to pin their ears and rushing at Jayden. We don't need all that.
Which is true. But if you think about it too, about it now, even though McLaurin is out, if I'm not mistaken, Chargers, their safety is gone or their safety is out on injury, and so is one of their quarterbacks.
Okay.
We have a chance.
Yeah. They play a good style of defense too, though. I don't know. I mean, they do, but no, you're right. We have a chance. Like, to your point, yeah, we got a chance. But this team plays so much better when they run the football, though. They are so much better.
We do.
We are, like, even last year, like, when we was running the ball, we was like, we don't lose games when we run the football
at all.
We don't lose when we run well. Like, we hold the time of possession, and this is the whole thing. But this is the whole thing too. My man Paul did say this. He mentioned. I gotta put this out there because me and Paul have the same vibe when it comes to this dude. I can't find it, Paul, but I'm just gonna mention it. Joe Witt Jr. What are your thoughts about Joe Witt Jr.? What are your thoughts about the defensive coordinator? I'm interested.
Joe Witt Jr. I think I have a love-hate relationship with him sometimes.
You too? You have a love-hate relationship?
Yeah.
I have a hate relationship with him.
But why do you have a hate?
Because
tell me why you have a hate.
Because I just feel like, all right, this is my thing, man. Like, I feel like I'm gonna say, I'm gonna just be blunt with it. Like some dudes or some cats, like when they talk a game, they can match the game. Like you talk it. If you talk it, you can match it. Like if you got that energy, like, yeah, we gonna be better than whatever, right? Then that means you one of them DCs, or you want to, or any sport. Like you that quarterback, you that receiver, you a basketball player, you that basketball player. It's something when you talk it, and 9 times out of 10, like I want you, like no, that's not. I want no. When you talk like that, I want you to back it up. Like I want you to back it up. Yeah. Joe Witt talks a certain brand of football, and I'd be like, bro, what you say don't match.
Yeah,
your energy don't match. It don't match what you scheming up. It just don't match. I would rather
I get what you're saying.
You get what I'm saying? Like, and that's the thing. Like, if you come out this thing like more, and I'm not saying he arrogant. That's not what I'm saying. But if you come out with the energy of we'll wait and see or this, that, I'm like, all right, I know who you are. Like, that's all. That's cool. But if you telling me, giving me energy like you one of the better DCs in the game right now, then I'm gonna treat. Then my expectations for you are gonna be that way. Like you came out and said we're gonna be better we're gonna be better on defense in this way. We're gonna be better. And I'm looking at him like, nah, dude, you ain't any better. Like, why'd you say that?
Yeah, because looking at our defense. Oh, well, let me say this. The line isn't bad.
And
the line isn't the line isn't bad. But our secondary, and I'll put it out there. I mean, everybody knows Lattimore. We need to reevaluate him. We need to reevaluate because he gets cooked. I feel like every game. Yeah, he needs to sub him out.
I don't know. All right, know. I got a question for you for that. That's a good one. I'm glad you mentioned that because I've said this, and I've always told folks like it's wild because like I like Lattimore because like. Not because of football. I like Lattimore because he's like my kind of people. The way he talks, he's like my kind of people.
But your talk needs to like you.
I agree. No, my thing is, it's totally non-football. Like it's totally non-football.
Oh, okay,
okay. Like Lattimore type folks, I can hang with. Like it looks like the way he like brushes things, the way he goes at people. I'm like, yeah, that's my kind of people. And then, I'm like, when folks talk about his play, I'm like, yeah, I can't vouch for that because he getting torched, and I can't vouch for that. So it's like, but I'll say this though, I feel like personally. Like to your point, I think they should bench Lattimore. I'm gonna be real with you. I think they should bench Lattimore because I feel like they're screwing Mikey. That's my issue. I think they're screwing Mikey. I feel like Mikey is better on the outside compared to the slot, and Mikey is struggling on the inside. And he was and people forget that though in college, and I love Mikey. Though in college, Mikey played inside. And it was good in college. But we were in the league, even last year in the league as a rookie, when they tried him at inside, in the beginning of the season, he was struggling. When they put him outside, he was way better. Yeah. So I'm like, for me, like, all right, you got Trey Amos, and he's been good. Yeah, but then Trey's you put Mikey back in the inside where he struggled. It's like you setting up Mikey for failure.
Yeah.
For a guy to your point who's struggling. For a guy to your point in Marshawn who's struggling.
I mean, struggling because I mean, it's two things. It's two things I say was going to happen with Lattimore. He gets cooked or he gets a flag. Because I'm like, I feel like you mad that you're getting cooked, so you pushed him or you hold him. Yeah. I was like, okay, you need to. Those are the only two things you're doing for us. Just get out. Again, nothing against that, but we need a better corner. Yeah. And then I mean Mikey's good, but I think even I think Mikey I think he's hurt, but I'm not sure if they ruled him out yet though. But I know he is hurt. So hopefully he plays Sunday because we do need him. Because again, with Lattimore, I don't know what he's doing to it. I don't know.
No, Mikey should be all right. He Caribbean. He all right. He'll be about it. Mikey's
tough. Nah, he Caribbean.
He's tough. He built different. They built different, man. He good. He built different. He good. He'll play. Right. He fighting that. He fighting do that. Mikey will play. Yeah, Mikey's playing. He's Caribbean. He's playing. Mikey's tough. Like one thing, Mikey's playing. Yeah. I ain't worried. Foreigners different. Foreign blood's different.
Yeah, they are. It is different. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
They've been through a lot in life. They're fine. He's okay. He's okay.
Yeah.
So what about all right in terms of like this matchup for the defense, right? They're going against Justin Herbert. We talked about the secondary. Justin Herbert got sacked a lot against the Giants. Again, that the Giants pass rush is not the Washington Commanders pass rush. The Giants have a better pass rush. In terms of like this matchup with the injuries or whatever, Washington's pass rush, how do you feel like they could be the deciding factor in this game going against Justin Herbert? Could they possibly be the deciding factor?
They could, because again, we got Vaughn, we got Louvu, you know, you got Wagner looking, and then I think I think Joe Alt for the Chargers. I think he's out.
Yep.
Yeah, so I feel like if they could consistently get to her, because I mean, even if you look at last week against the Falcons, the defense will bring that pressure. So I think if they kind of like disrupt them a lot, I think the defense will help us. Because again, I think we got Ken Law. Ken Law's really been showing out. So as long as they they put that pressure on Herbert to make him uncomfortable, make him mess up, I think we'll be straight.
Yeah, I think it has an opportunity. They do have a chance to, because Joe Alt is one of the best tackles in the game. And missing him is going to be essential. Herbert likes to look for the big play too. He doesn't typically get the ball out quick usually. So he likes to look for the big play. I think it's essential for this team to make the Chargers one-dimensional, try to stop the run. They do got a talented back in Marion Hampton, so that's going to be hard. But if they could make him one-dimensional, to your point, I feel like the pass rush can get there. I just hope that Joe Witt uses my man Von Miller correctly. I hope he uses him correctly.
Because Herbert, like you said, Herbert is too talented to stop completely. Like, we're not going to stop him completely.
Agreed.
But if you hit him consistently, you'll take away those big plays, because it's like, again, you'll take away those big plays. So if you just can't stop him completely, but just consistent, I think you messed up everything he got going on.
I agree. I totally agree. Punch the ball out if you can't tackle. Washington definitely couldn't tackle last week. That was
man, I don't know.
That was horrible.
I don't know. And I just knew. I was like, we're gonna go in. We beat the Falcons last year. We're much better.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know what
that was.
I don't know what we were thinking. I don't know.
Joanne, I don't know what that was. I'm serious. I'm still trying to get over what that was on defense. Like, this team, I'm still trying to get over that loss too. I'm not going to lie to you. Just because, I get you. I think their styles are losing, right? Like, my issue is we let Atlanta score 37 points against us. This team got shit out by Carolina. Like, what are we doing here? Like, Carolina beat them 30-0. And
that's what I was like, and we lost. I was like, hold on, how do we lose to them?
Yeah,
I'm not understanding, but
I'm still trying to get over it. That game had me all the way messed up. Like, I'm like, that's why I knew. Like, y'all gotta. I don't know if y'all a little too high on yourselves, but last year was last year. We must not. That was last year.
We went in. I went in. I was like, this is another W.
Yeah, exactly.
Lied to me. Lied to me.
Who do you feel like? Who do you feel like on this D line needs to step up though for this team to have success against Justin Herbert from the D line? Who would you pick
from the D line? Hold on. Is Payne playing this?
Yeah, he'll play. He needs the money.
Yeah.
He needs the money.
Now he needs the money.
Contract year. It ain't a contract year, but it's like a contract year.
I mean, I don't know. I think, on that one, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I think everybody for real.
Yeah.
Well, I think everybody for real. I mean, Wagner's been doing a heck of a job, but I feel like he can't do it by himself. So I feel like everybody got to step up.
What about Louvu? A lot of people are saying that Louvu's name's been kind of quiet of late. Like, he hasn't been like the Louvu from last year.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, Louvu. Yeah, I don't know. Louvu. Yeah, you're right. I think he can. I think he can step up. But I didn't think his name was that quiet. I mean, it's only 5 years.
It's early. You're right. It's early.
Yeah, I didn't think he was that quiet, but. Because I know he made some plays, and I didn't think his name was that quiet. So, but again, who name that I don't hear a lot is Von Miller. We traded. Did we trade for him? Well,
we just signed him.
Yeah, we signed you, and you're supposed to come in and I don't want to say be the savior, but again, have that veteran presence. You've been in the game for a minute. Yeah. So I think his name is one that's quiet that we need to hear more of.
Yeah, I think Von Miller. Oh yeah, I like that one. I think truth be told, said Louvu's still on vacation. I think Louvu, like the thing about Louvu, because he finally had a sack. I think last week he finally had his first sack. The issue, I feel like for Louvu, this is like anything. Like when you burst onto the scene, right? Like he did last year. Now it's just like when folks talk about this BS about like sophomore slumps or whatever with Jayden, which is dumb to me. But for Louvu,
I told you we got PTSD because
I know.
happened to RG3.
I know facts. That's a fact. That's a fact. But they got haters too out there too at the same time.
It's just true.
They're haters out there too. But Louvu, I think for this, when you finally get on the scene as one of those impactful players, and people now got tape on you and see how you've been utilized and having the success that he had last year, he's gonna have to adjust because now people studying his tendencies. He's gonna have to adjust.
Yeah.
And that's my opinion about Louvu. And also I would say this again. Because of my hate relationship with Joe Witt, you just got to use him better. I'm sorry. You just got to utilize him in a certain way where you can utilize his skill set of what he can do. Now, not what he can't do. Like, I know the Louvu and Bobby Wagner can't cover. Like, I know this. Like, they're at their age. They can't. They're not supposed to cover. And it's not a knock on them. I say this. I say this with all, like, everybody has something about their game that they're not good at. But don't try to use them towards their weakness. Use them towards their strength. You know what I'm saying? Paul question says, "Oh, Preston Smith playing, and Payne is playing on for being on the milk carton." Like Payne started the game pretty good. Like you know what? Payne started off that Atlanta game good. He just at the end then after that he wasn't the greatest. But but he started off good. Payne started off good. I think he forced the fumble too. He forced the fumble. They just recovered it. Preston Smith, do you think if he does play, could he have an impact? I forgot all about Preston Smith. Yeah, do you think he could?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I forgot about Preston Smith myself. I was like, hold on, who? I'm not gonna lie. I was like, oh shoot. But like I said, I think it's everybody. I think everybody has to step up. I think it's just not one. I don't think one singular person is going to make a difference. I think it's literally all of them working collectively. But like I said earlier, it's not just the line; it's our secondary. Like our secondary had because again, Herbert's going to throw. He's going to throw,
and they got weapons.
He's going to test them.
Yeah.
So again, it's not just that line. The line could do but so much. But once Herbert gets the ball out of his hands, our secondary got to be able to stop him, or else, we might take an L for this one too. If we don't.
Yeah, I mean, they're favorite. Chargers are favorite. I will say they got weapons too, man. Dang, they do got weapons. I keep forgetting they got weapons. They got weapons. They got Johnson. They got McConkley.
They McConkley.
They got Johnson, who's having a great start of the season. They got Keenan Allen. They got talent. They got if your cornerbacks are struggling.
That's why I said
this is rough. I ain't gonna lie. I had to think about it.
That's why I said.
That's
why I said. Yeah, we could talk about the line. But once Herbert get that ball out of his hands to one of them, our secondary better do something.
Yeah, I didn't thought about that. I just thought about that. I just thought about it today. I think I did another Commander show yesterday. I didn't even mention their wide receiver. Well, I didn't. Damn.
Yeah, so we got to do something.
They got one.
Got it. Tell Lattimore.
Yeah, it says tell Lattimore to chill on those wrestling moves. The suplex a couple weeks ago was vicious. Yeah, I mean,
I told you once he gets beat.
Yeah, he get mad.
He get mad and he just. And I'm like, well, there go flag for us. Yeah, that ain't helping us.
Yeah, Marshawn is he be off the chain. Marshawn be Marshawn go off. He go off. He got issues. Marshawn be having issues.
Yeah, and it always happens once he gets beat.
Yeah, he has anger management problems.
He do.
But I like you so much, Marshawn. I'm not gonna lie. I like your personality so much.
Yeah, but personality can only take us but so far in that game.
Right. Look, Joanne, I'm agreeing with you.
So you may love him, but we need much more than personality.
I know, and he said it posted and the tight end and they have a tight end also.
I forgot the tight end. Yeah.
Damn. This is not looking good. All right, hold on. You say Danny says Jeremy Reeves has been playing great in the secondary. Just hope he can keep it up. Yeah, yes. Jeremy has played very well.
I forgot about Jeremy Reeves.
Yeah. No, I stay bragging about Jeremy. I'm happy he's getting this opportunity. Jeremy Reeves is one of the, to me, a guy that when they give him an opportunity, he can show out. Like I definitely like Jeremy. He deserves this moment. I know injuries suck, and for Will Harris, he's out. But Jeremy deserves this moment, like to showcase to the team and the rest of the league that he is a good safety. Like I think, and you saw the play against Robinson where he ran him down. Like that was crazy.
Oh yeah. I do remember that.
Yeah, he ran him down. So it is like I think he deserves it. All right, so Joanne, before we wrap this show up, I do want to know what are your overall keys for Commanders' victory over the Chargers?
So I think the 3 keys for them to win is number 1, protect Jayden Daniels at all costs. Mm-hmm. The line has to give him the opportunity to make those plays. Again, with Terry being out, we'll probably see some shorter, quick throws before he tries to go deep. But they have to protect him at all costs to make those plays. I think number 2 is we got to get our run game going. Like we said earlier, run, Forrest, run. Like they got to run. Like whether that's using Debo, Bill, McNichol, like we have to run. We have to set that run game up early in order to win. And then I think number 3 is just limit those big plays. We talked about the defensive line. We talked about them. Pressuring Herbert, stop him from making those explosive plays, and hitting Allen and McConkey. Like they gotta stop that. And then again, our secondary gotta step up. So I think if we hit those 3 major points, I think again we can finally come out with the win on the road.
Yeah, I agree with all of that. Like I feel like that's the thing, the key. Like you said, run. I feel like, and to your point, and
Run, Joe, run. Did you see it? Like
run, Joe, run.
They gotta run. They gotta run.
Gotta run. Hey, I love it.
They got to.
Truth be told, say, it's Gabe Taylor time. Oh, you want to sign Gabe Taylor? I mean, I like.
Well, yeah, I mean, they did think about he did mention it coming back, and I think even taking his brother's jersey or like wearing that number. Or yeah. Mm-hmm. So. I'll be here for it.
I mean, obviously, all the fans would be for that. Like all Commanders fans would be for it. What Paul say? 3 keys is let Dan take over the play calling from. Hey, Paul. You know I'm with you with Joe Witt, bro. You already know where I'm at. You know what I mean? Like I don't like using the term hate because it means like I like really dislike this dude because I don't know him, so I can't say I hate this dude.
Yeah,
I hate his play calling. I will say I hate his.
He needs to I hope he just switches up this because we gotta do something. All right, man. All right, Joanne. You know what? Before we end the show, again, I want you to plug your stuff. I already got your stuff streaming down here on the banner, but I want you to plug your socials so folks know how to contact you. I'll hit you up on social and follow your stuff. So again, I'm on IG. I am _Jody my Joe, or on X. On IG, it's I am _Jody Joe. Mm-hmm. On X is at Jody my Joe. Also, you can follow at Morning Cup of Joe. That's coming soon. Ooh, and all my Commander stuff. We're talking all football on there, so you can follow that too. And then again, if you want to read any of the articles, it's si.com/NFL./Commanders. And you'll see all my articles on there.
And y'all look at the banners on this banner right here as well, man. Make sure you give her a follow. She's dope. Yeah, okay, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, Paul. Appreciate it. Yeah. Oh, yeah, there you go. Check out the podcast. You check out the podcast. It's dope. That's dope.
Yeah, coming soon. Morning Cup of Joe. You'll see it.
Love it. I love it. Hey, Joanne, thank you for doing this. I appreciate you. You were awesome. And yeah, first off,
thanks for having me on.
Anytime. And folks, also make sure y'all do this because my mom told me always to claim things in life. Hit the like button. All right, I'm claiming that y'all just did that because that's free. Liking the button, hitting free is the best 4-letter word ever. So liking a button is cool. So hit the like button. Also hit the red subscribe button. Again, that is free. Best 4-letter word ever. There you go. And we good. All right. It's claimed. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. Anyway, I appreciate everybody for tuning in, chiming in, all the comments, the folks in the chat. You guys are the real MVP. Again, I want to make sure y'all follow Joanne on all those social platforms. It's all right. It's already, oh man, Paul, thank you. Thank you for super chat, Paul. I appreciate it. I only ask for nothing. I'm not even doing my church mode type thing. Ending the show asking for cash. I'm not even doing that today. Anyway, I appreciate y'all for pulling up. Oh yeah, appreciate you, man. Appreciate y'all, man. And also, like, didn't she do a great job? I want to make sure y'all.
Thank you.
She did an amazing job.
Thank you.
She did an amazing job. I think she was spectacular. All right, y'all.
I'm pretty sure I'll see you again.
Oh, there you will. The fact. That's a fact. She will. Yes, look, my man. Thank you. Yeah, sure did. There you go. She did a great job. I know she did. I knew she would too. Anyway, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Anyway, you've been listening to the Urban Sports Thing for ages. Yeti deuces. We out. Peace.